That data is not interpretable. So this sample is a little bit different than all the other ones that I've talked about. All of the other samples I talked about, there was enough DNA present on those items where I could make a definitive decision on how many people were present in those mixtures I obtained. Sometimes there can be DNA from one person in a very large amount, and then a very, very insignificant small portion of DNA that's left over. There's such little amount of DNA that's left over that I can't actually use that portion of it to make any comparisons to. But because there's DNA from someone in a much higher amount, I can compare to that portion of the sample. So that portion of the sample is what I have called in this report a major DNA profile. And that is what I made my comparison to Diane Ruiz from. The major DNA profile matches the DNA from Diane Ruiz. The observed major DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if the sample originated from Diane Ruiz than from an unrelated person.
Now, did you also complete a report detailing your findings for that one?
Yes.
And was that a November 4th, 2019 report?
Yes.
Your Honor, may I have a moment?
Yes.
And at this time, the state tenders a witness.
Right.
Sir, did you test any other items than the ones you mentioned today?
Yes.
And were those consistent with Ms. Melton, Ms. Ruiz, or Mr. Wilson?
It would be easier to probably go through them individually. Yes, there were some inclusions with at least. Yes, sir, there were a range of outcomes. There were exclusions.
By exclusions, what do you mean? What are you saying are exclusions?
An exclusion is where I'm determining that someone is not contributing to the DNA profile. So when I make the comparison from their buccal swab or blood, I'm stating that those DNA profiles are not the same origin.
Are those did those DNA profiles come back to people other than Mr. Reeves, Miss Melton, or Mr. Wilson?
Not that I have identified, no.
They came back to other profiles.
Yes.
Swabbings from the front of a Nissan Versa.
Not from the outside of.
Why do you use the phrase possible contributor?
It's just semantic-y. Again, as a DNA analyst, I can't say for sure that someone is or is not the source because I have not tested.
Thank you.
Okay. You read
Nothing
Rick?
further from the state. I'd ask that he be excused.
Any objection?
No objection.
All right, sir, you can step down. You're excused. State can call the next witness.
You call Jim Lazenby?